Hello YouTube, this is BUB'S Comics coming at you with a quick comic haul. Today I want to say thank you. I got a, Christmas present, A-OK, I don't know what you call it, from Chris Barcomb, OneLeggedbooks. So we're going to show off the books that he sent me. Also, I want to point out he's a big Captain America fan. So we've got Captain America #1, Alex Ross cover. I don't know, I think that might have been the A cover for that book. But very cool cover. I know he likes that one. And then also he is the author and creator of The Amazing Adventures of Superior Sam. So there's Superior Sam #1. I have all 7 issues, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I have all 7 issues. Maybe there's 8. I don't know. But I've got them all. And I think he's working on a Patreon or GoFundMe or something for the trade paperback. So be on the lookout for that. So he sent me a few books. He really didn't have to do that, but I want to thank him. Very nice stuff, and all Adam Hughes runs, so he knows me so well. First, we're going to start off with, I got to go with this one first. It's the one I'm most excited about, and it is The Maze Agency #3. I don't know how many of you are familiar with this series, this run, and I haven't started reading it yet. I have #1. I found #1... I remember, I think I bought it at a dollar bin or something, so I was super happy about that. The first time I ever saw The Maze Agency, I was in a shop, and they had this same issue slabbed for, I want to say they wanted like $75 for it, which was shocking to me because usually the Kimiko titles, a lot of the kind of independent books, didn't go for very much. So to see that one, and I just fell in love with the cover. So this is an Adam Hughes cover, of course, and I think much of the book is done by him as well. So, but first of all, it's a Chevy Corvette wheel, and inside the wheel you have these 3 scenes, these 3 kind of like panels. So you have the car chase up there. You got the 2, I think they're like the main characters for the story, and then you got this blowed up car. I just love it. I love the blue. I love the red. I'm a big fan of good title design. And right there, having that maze with an actual maze inside and the agency underneath, I just really, really love this book. I fell in love with it the first time I saw it. That was a couple of years ago. Never did pick it up because at that time I was like, man, $75. That's, you know, for a book I never heard of and all this stuff. So then I was interested in maybe reading it, and then I ended up getting #1, and there's #3, and I already have, then of course, Chris also sent me #2. Also, a Chevy Corvette, where I do a lot of my hunting is, like all Corvettes or whatever come from Bowling Green, Kentucky, so that's real close to me, about an hour away or so. So I go to Bowling Green a lot. In fact, I was just there today. So, so there you go. So the whole Corvette thing, it's a perfect book. I absolutely love it. He also sent #2, The Maze Agency, some more Adam Hughes goodness. I'll be saying that a lot today. Very, very cool. So thank you. So now I have 1, 2, 3 straight. So I'm going to start reading those and see how much I like the stories, because I understand that this is a pretty good, well-written book and well-drawn. And so I'm really looking forward to it. So woohoo! So thanks, Chris. I love him. And then also he sent Rose and Thorn #1, DC. I don't know anything about this book. I think that I think it's a short run, maybe like 8 issues in this run. So I'm very happy to have it because I'm not sure, but I think they might all be Adam Hughes covers. But this one's just fantastic. Great stuff. Not very dark, you know, obviously. Kind of has a horror feel to it. So, very cool. Very cool stuff. So thank you for this one. So this one, I thought was pretty fun. This is Barbed Wire. I guess you'd call it #0. So I don't have an official number for it, but I'm going to go with #0 because I think that's how it pulls up. When I put these books in the app, in the CLZ app, that's how it pulled up. So Barbed Wire #0, and it's kind of, you can tell it's smaller than a regular comic, but that #1A cover, that's the #1A cover, which I don't have. So I have a number 1, but it has a variant cover to it. So this is pretty cool because it didn't have number 1A cover. I'd like to have it, but I don't have it yet. But this will hold me over for a while. And it kind of has the first few pages of it. And it's a flip book, and it has the other side. It has. And I was talking to Chris, and I was telling him thank you for this stuff. And he said he almost sent me the flip book with the other side out, so I wouldn't know what the heck it was until I opened it, if I opened it, right? So very cool. Love this. Great guy, Chris Barcomb, man. I mean, he's really a good guy. He does all that great work with Adventures, The Amazing Adventure of Superior Sam. It's a great read. First time my wife and I ever cried reading a comic, so that's pretty awesome. We really had a nice experience with that whole series. So very good stuff. Great for kids. I think his YouTube channel is a little bit on a hiatus right now to see what happens with all the, regulations and such. But when that's over, I think he'll probably come back. And he is also on Instagram, and I think it's at CB Author. So, but look him up and check out all these books, and he's just a great guy. So thank you again, Chris, for these great items. And I will leave you all with this one, which is just absolutely the reason that I was ever interested in the Maze Agency to begin with was this book. So, and it's a really, really nice copy of it. Like, I don't know, I'd probably say it's a 9.4 if I had to grade it. I'd say it's probably a 9.4 or above. Just a fantastic copy of the book. I absolutely love it. I can't stop staring at it. It'll be one of those that maybe I hate to slab it only because I definitely want to read the story, but it's probably a pretty affordable book, so I may go ahead and get like a reader copy also and slide this one because it's just so pretty. So love it. Probably like to have that at work at the office. So, okay, appreciate that. I know I ran a little long on this one, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. And thanks you again, Chris Barcomb, One-Legged Books. And we'll catch you next time on Bub's Comic. And remember, as Chris also tells you, read a comic. And then as I always tell you, don't apologize for the glare. Bye-bye.